Hello YouTube, so this video is about the laptops, but I will make it with a bit of a twist in it. So I made quite a few videos about using the laptops as GPS devices, global positioning systems basically, and I have perfected my setup a little bit. I bought this power inverter quite cheap at Shell and Company, I think. No, Claes Olsson it is. And this is 100 watts. It does support USB, and it does convert from 12 volt to 230 volts. So this is a pretty sweet thing. Only downside to it is a modified sine wave. How that is gonna impact the laptop I am not sure about, but I think it's gonna be alright. I'm catching a cold, so my nose is fucking running. Anyways, I will cut out as much as those freaking sounds as possible. So, traveling with this, you need wires. Obviously, this hooks up to the regular laptop charger, and this is just a USB extension cord because my USB cord for the GPS device is too short, I do think. So the black is for the GPS device. Then we got the silver is for the 3G modem, a longer one for the 3G modem, and the white one is for my iPhone. So the white one is for iPhones. And what GPS device I'm using is buried down here somewhere. So it's one of those cheaper Bluetooth wayfinders. My laptop does have Bluetooth built in, so no worries. It does power straight out of USB because it's a 5 volt GPS device. Then we got the 3G modem. This is my carry modem. I always carry this with me. But the left one of those laptops have a hard time installing the 3G modem software. And I can't get why the fuck it is. Because both are running the same version of Windows. And yeah. So this is my carry modem, and you can't really mistake it for someone else's because my box is very modified indeed, computerified even. The strange thing is I had the brackets with the pin codes and stuff in here, and I seem to have lost them. Anyways, no biggie because I got the USB modem and I got the cards and everything, so no biggie. I got the backups. Actually, they might be in that box over there. So I got, because I bought 2 of these laptops. Focus, yeah, 2 of these laptops. Not recording with the good software now because I want manual focus. I got also 2 batteries. One is my old battery and one is the one I bought. The one I got with the computer I just bought seems to hold up better than the one I have previously had before. So that's a good sign, I guess. I get from these 2 batteries about 6 hours of battery life. If they would have been healthy, I would have gotten about 8 to 10 hours of battery life. But at the moment about 6, I would assume, together. The downfall with using a laptop as a GPS device is you got crap loads of stuff drawing power. You got the GPS, you got the 3G modem, you got the laptop, and if you got a phone, you got probably the phone hooked up, and that's powering and charging off the computer like this iPhone does. If I make videos on the road, I usually plug a cable in it. So you got a lot of things drawing power, and those 4 hours of battery life per battery fastly degrades to 3 hours or 2.5 hours per battery. And that is why I bought this, and this was pretty cheap. It was 250 Swedish kronor, so it wasn't a great deal of money, you know. It's affordable. And it plugs into the regular chargers. It's 100 watts, so if I decide one day I'm gonna sell these laptops, I can use it with almost any laptop that supports basically a regular charger, a regular wall charger, you know. So it works with every single regular wall charger that is below 100 watts. And the funny thing is, it has an on-off button that turns green. I have not tested this unit yet. I have no clue if it works, but I have a receipt, and on the receipt it says 30-day return policy, so if it doesn't work, yeah, I'll turn it back. But what this also serves as is backup power for your home. If for some reason you would lose power, then you could power it off a car battery. Duh. Anyways, on to the next part of the video. The software part of the video. So here we go, the computer. We are looking at the computer screen. Let's look away a little bit to make, yeah. And also, I got ToxicWaste still running perfectly on this setup, but I need to sign in on ToxicWaste to make it run. And the way you do that is you close ToxicWaste and you start ToxicWaste, and then it should sign in. And yeah, that's how you crack ToxicWaste. You know, I should really make a video on that, but I don't know. So I installed Outer Root 2010 now. I had 2008 before, I think. Let's check what I had before. And ToxicWaste is the reason why I think this is very useful. 2007 even. So I got 2010 now on this one, and it is working perfectly. It has all the countries and everything. It does this crazy rotate around the Atlantic Ocean. We had Sweden over here. Obviously I have no GPS hooked up right now, but let's find our rough positioning. Let's zoom out. So by the way, I am terrible at graphics. Really fucking terrible. I know we should be about here, and then we should be here somewhere. Yeah, I can see the place where I live on the screen. I won't zoom in any further because then you would know where I live. But I did manage to find where I live on the freaking screen. You know, I am terrible at navigation. Really terrible. That's why I need stuff like this. And the Maps application in the iPhone is a blessing, you know. Also, I might as well show you the cracking the screen. So let's, we need a darker background. And we need to turn off the light, I do think. So where is that little crack? Over there you can see it sort of coming up over here and goes up in the edge. It is visible from some angles, but straightforward it is not visible. But that is indeed a cracked screen. So I will test this system out thoroughly inside of a car and see how this works, but as I know, the 2007 version does work just fine. This version. And I actually got the mouse and the keyboard hooked up to that laptop, and that one is hooked up to the network over there that is looping back to this one via a network cable and controlling the mouse cursor and all the stuff on this one. And there is almost no lag. So this is the 2007 model. It is pretty stable. Hasn't caused me any problems yet. The 2010 model I have also installed. If this works out, I will uninstall the previous version and keep this version. And when I need to go somewhere, I just suspend the laptop in suspended mode, unplug it, and then put it in a bag, because as you would remember, I bought a new charger for the laptop. So let's unbag that. I should really have made this video faster. I might speed up some parts though. I might do. So there is the charger in the bag. Charger. And a cable, just in case I wanna just grab it and walk away. When I don't need a card, then I can leave that one at home. It has a shorter cable attached to it. You don't need a 5-foot cable when you hook it up to a computer inside of a car, because the passenger seat is right next to the fucking power plug. Yeah. Anyways, please subscribe to my videos and tell me what you think. Is a modified sine wave converter good enough to power a laptop? Will it cause problems? Will it just work? So yeah, give me an update on that, YouTube, and take care, y'all.